So I've been given an incredibly rare opportunity to capitalize on season tickets to the new Sacramento Kings arena, and it's kind of it's a very monumental occasion for me, and very emotional for the struggle that I've been through over time, and the story that I could tell you, that I could talk for hours. A few years back, there was this major tug of war with Sacramento and Seattle about the Sacramento Kings leaving and going to Seattle. The old owners, the Maloofs, they wanted to sell the team and move the team up there to Seattle, and Sacramento just was not having it, and there was a complete revolution and uprising by the people that was spearheaded by Mayor Kevin Johnson. The NBA team in Sacramento is really a big deal, and so I was so excited about it, and I really strongly believed it would stay, and they did. They ended up staying. Sacramento pulled it off, and the NBA gave them like a short time frame to build this international sports stadium, and it was like, if you don't build it by then the team's gone. The team's gonna go to Seattle or somewhere else. I remember going to season ticket holders parties like after this happened, and thinking, wow, that'd be amazing to get tickets one day, and just not even really considering it at the time at all. An incredibly hard time with a breakup with a girl, and then went into this, I was in this downward spiral of negativity and just toxic waste energy and just going nowhere, and had incredibly hard times, just terrible times. 2014, I started to I kept hope alive, and I wrote down in a book, I wrote down that I would be getting, I wanted to get a suite. I wanted to get a suite to the new Kings arena. That was a goal that I had. I want to get a suite to the new Kings arena. I remember writing it down in a book, and I wrote thank you across the top, blue ink, cursive writing. I will get a suite to the new Kings arena. It's gonna happen. I wrote thank you across the top. It was a totally unrealistic. Instructions were to write down one of your goals like that, like a big goal, like a big dream, and then close the paper, write thank you across it, and never look at it again. Never look at it again, but really emotionalize it when you wrote it down and be passionate about it. Know that it would happen. I had no clue how. I didn't have the money for anything like that. There's no way. It's just not even realistic or possible, but I didn't care. I just wrote it down and did it anyways. It was a goal, it was a dream that I had. And I just want to say that today, it's October 13th, the season's starting very soon. I'm not getting a suite like I'd hoped for, but I'm getting the next best thing right now. I've been given the opportunity to get season tickets to the new Kings arena, and I just am so excited and grateful, looking for this opportunity and to get tickets. I went to a game for free, and it never even dawned upon my mind, just never even really crossed my mind. But I'd written this goal down, this dream down, 2 years earlier, and all of a sudden it's now happening. One of the most powerful things I just did right now, and I want to get it on record because in case I know it will help other people, is I went in following Napoleon Hill's advice, and I went into my imaginary council, and I asked my imaginary council members, in the quiet of my own mind, in the quiet and peace, I said, does this make sense? Give me an answer. I said, I command you to be here right now, to the council. I said, I command you to be here now. And I said, give me an answer now. I demand it. I command it of you. Does it make sense for me to do this as an investment side, a financial side? Does it make sense? Yes or no? And the immediate answer, the immediate feeling I felt was yes, and I said yes, and I knew that was the answer. That's the power of it. The imaginary counselors, Napoleon Hill's law of success, and then he actually really broke it down, a much better version inside of Think and Grow Rich, where he released all his earlier works. He talked about a mythical guy talking about those things, and it was actually him. It was him, and he would go into his imagination with all the wisest men that he admired. And he would ask them for advice, and he would get their counsel on things. So thank you so much, Dr. Napoleon Hill. I'm again back walking up to 660J, but this time for a real purpose, and what an amazing purpose it is, man. I'm glad to be here. dreams do come true. Got these season tickets. And you didn't give me the sweetheart. Law of attraction is 100% real. You know, this is happening. What you visualize and you write down and then you emotionalize with words. Anything that you first visualize, then verbalize, and then emotionalize with words and write down, it can happen.